Hello, elementary team. I am so excited you guys are serving for Easter. I cannot wait to have you guys in here with our kids and our families. And I've already spoken to a couple new families who pre-registered, and I think it's just going to be a great weekend. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And we're going to have a lot of kids just waiting to hear the story of Jesus. So I just want to walk you through a couple things. For Easter, Christmas, things are a little different because of just our size and just the dynamics. So there's going to be kids who haven't been here or don't come here often. So we're going to change just a couple things from your normal routine. So be sure to read the lesson. I am not really changing anything about the lesson except I want to reserve the right to rearrange something in the lesson if you deem it so I'll get to that in a minute. So what we're going to do is for the first 10 minutes, like Olive check-in, they'll play, and then we can play for only 5 more minutes in the room. Sometimes we go up to 10, but service is going to be about 70 minutes. It's a jam-packed lesson. It's really good. It's really fun, and I don't want to miss anything. So please only play for 5 extra minutes. That means 9:05 and 11:05. We will still have kids coming in, and that's okay. They'll just come right on in. Not a problem. The other thing I'm going to do that's different is right when they clean up, you guys are going to come to the front of the stage. And I'm actually going to divide up your groups for you. We're not necessarily going to do K2, 3rd through 5th, okay? Because they're all doing the same things. And there's one thing that might be different, but I'm just going to scratch that. It'll be a time filler if we have time. So what I'm going to do is I will bring in a list of kids to you with groups on them, and I will give them to each of you in here. Sorry, the room is still set up for my class. I would like you to start with the kids on the rug. So all 3 rugs will be up front here, and the body has to stay on it at all times. I think this will really help with the kids that want to go in the back of the room or might accidentally go wander to the toys, which, by the way, that toy cart in the back is on wheels and you can spin it around so the toys aren't visible anymore. Look at that. You can also put a cover over it. I'll have a tablecloth in here if you need to cover anything. So I think turning them away is fine, but just the rule is that a part of your body has to stay on the rug at all times. So no group will have more than 12 kids. I know 12's a lot. My goal is not 10 kids each group, but no more than 12 in each group, because we're going to max out capacity just to get all the kids in here and have a great time. So that's a big difference. Start on the rug, stay on the rug, and then when you move to small group time at the end, take all the kids up, get up, and move to your spot, bring the rug, and set it down. You can even that could be a great role for a couple of kids who are making good choices or kids who might need some leadership responsibility to rise up to who they can be. So you can give that to them as a job. Like, I need 4 helpers to help move the rug, something like that you can use, okay? So everything for Easter is led from the stage. So there's not, I'm actually going to do away with the carts that are in the groups, and everything is behind me in one of these 4 what is called crates. So we can have up to 4 small groups at 9 o'clock and 3 small groups at 11 o'clock, and the large group leader will be the one to hand out everything. So in here there is a dry erase board and marker, which you'll need for your first activity. That small groups, that's your connect activity, okay? And then the first game we're playing, I'm gonna try to do this carefully here. The first game we're playing is an egg drop relay, and there's a soup joke in there, don't worry. Oh, sorry, awkward angle there. Here's your egg, okay? When you open it, there are 12 eggs inside. There should be nothing inside the eggs. All the kids are going to open the eggs. That's fine, just have them put them back. They're going to put this between their legs or between their knees, and they have to waddle over and drop it in the basket. There's a basket in there, okay? So that's your first game. You guys can play this as a big group. You can divide up into sections of the room, however you want to divide up, okay? That'll be your first game. I think that's about 10 minutes. There's some music that plays. Large group leader will call everyone back to the stage. It's just fun. There's nothing big, serious about that. It's just for funsies, okay? And then they will teach a great lesson. I'm sorry, that's your second activity. The first activity is watching a cute little video that kids made about what is Easter, and you have this dry erase board, and you write down what they think Easter is about. So that's your first activity. Second is the egg drop relay. Next, it gets pretty serious, and we get to the real Easter lesson, and we talk about what really happened, and we talk about what Jesus did for us, and we even invite them that if they have not done that and they're interested, they can do that. So it's a really soft invite. You can talk to your leader or your parent, and that's fine. We will have kids in here all over the spectrum of what they have heard, what they know, and all of that. So just know that coming in, who knows what they know? Who knows what they've heard? We're going to assume that everyone needs to hear the gospel because that is a fact. Everyone needs to hear the gospel. Even if you know it, guess what? I still need to hear the gospel again and again and again. So your final thing, and here's what I want to do a little differently if we need to. The resurrection eggs that we're making are awesome, okay? I don't want you to have so much fun in large group and skip ahead or not have enough time to do these eggs in small group, because sometimes we know small groups at the end, there's not always enough time to get everything done, especially if service ends early, which it's Easter, it's not ending early. But I really am thinking that I would like to leave it up to you and your team. So small group, large group leaders talk together as a team. But I think it would be a good idea after the large group teach is done to not do that final happy dance song, to actually go into your small groups and make the resurrection eggs and then come back into the happy dance song if there's time at the end. But I think that it could be really easy just to get halfway through your eggs, and this is so important. I do not want to rush it, because they will literally, there's a large egg that they'll have, and all of these boxes are numbered, okay? 1, I think they're numbered. Yes. Here's 2, okay? They're not all boxes, that's the trick. Here's 3. 4, 5, 6. Read your script. It has this is what it symbolizes. Each one of these things symbolizes something about the Easter story. You're going to read this Bible story to them as they're making their eggs. The goal is that these kids can then recite the Easter story to each other and to their families. And we're making little tiny evangelists here, okay? So I want you to spend lots of time on this. If the kids get through and they're all done, and okay, great, now tell your neighbor the Easter story. Tell me the Easter story. Pretend I'm your mom or your neighbor or whoever that doesn't know the Easter story, and I say, what's Easter all about? So really use this time to make little disciples. That's what my shirt says today, actually, raising tiny disciples. So I really want there to be lots of time on that. I don't want that to feel rushed, so that's why I'm asking you to really consider doing that first and then going into the happy dance. The other thing to consider is if you do this big happy dance, getting them back to sit down and do a quiet activity when they know there's candy-filled eggs waiting for them at home might be hard. On the flip side, I will say, after sitting quietly for so long, they might need to get all their wiggles out before they can do another quiet activity. So I'm going to leave that to your discretion. I just want you to know the plan for the day and what to expect time-wise. Okay, service is supposed to be about 70 to 73 minutes. We'll see. Okay, so I've talked a lot. I hope you were able to stay tuned through the whole time. Thank you so much for serving. I'm so excited for Sunday. I can't wait because we're going to celebrate the fact that he is risen. So please reach out if you have any questions, and I'll see you Sunday morning. Bye.